What's up, YouTube? I got another gear review for you here. Today we're going to be talking about the LazerBrite. Um, these are, I don't know, they're not really mainstream yet, I don't think. I came across these randomly one day. I don't even remember how I saw them, but I saw one and I said to myself, I have to have that. And, now I got about six of them, and they are an indispensable part of my gear now. I couldn't imagine not having these anymore. What these are is they are basically a glow stick, a chem light replacement for certain applications, and it also doubles as a flashlight. Not a very powerful flashlight, but it also has that feature. Its main feature is the 360-degree light, which a chem stick provides for either marking or, illumination for up close. And in one of my previous medical bag reviews, you saw I had one of these attached to the medical bag, and it's an indispensable part of that loadout. So I thought I'd make a video and show these off to people because they may not even know what these are. Um, Basically, it's a two LED system. There's a bulb in each one of these end caps here. They're completely independent. They take two separate batteries. The batteries that they take are going to be these CR2032s. Watch battery lithium ion has a 10-year shelf life, which I love. I try to keep all my batteries with the lithium ions, so you can stockpile a lot of them and not worry about them leaking out or going bad on you in a very long time. These things you can get them on eBay. I don't remember exactly how much they were, but I think it's around 50 cents a battery. Um, LaserBrite says you get about 300 hours of usable light out of two of those batteries for one of these LEDs. It's a little bit less than that when you actually use them. Realistic application, they start to dim out over a period of time. I don't know exactly how long they last, but they last a very long time. I use this one particular all the time, and I very rarely change the batteries out. But when they start to get pretty dim, you can tell when the batteries need to be changed, and you can change them out. It's very simple. So let me go over here what we got. We have this is one of the configurations. Now these are a completely modular system, so you can unscrew them, and they're just a little LED diode there, and its own little independent watertight system. How waterproof they are, to what depth, I couldn't tell you, but they state they're waterproof, and I can tell you that these have been in the rain, and this one has been dropped in actually a pool, and it survived. So, but like I said, you can unscrew them, and it's completely modular. Uh, that one's pretty wedged in there, but give you an idea here. This is the more expensive mode. This one is the $49 version, where you get the entire military style pack, and it's going to give you a short tube, this normal length tube here, a short dome, a long dome, this end attachment point here, and a helix band. This is the little helix band that wraps around. I don't really use that too much, but that is kind of useful. Let's give you an idea of some of the modes here. The multi-mode one, the more expensive, it has three modes. It has the dim setting, okay, and then it has the normal brightness setting, which is the maximum bright. You can see that's fairly bright compared to a normal 8 or 12-hour chem light from Siloom. This is probably I would say maybe 5 times brighter than that. Around a 30-minute chem light from them. That's about how bright these are at their brightest. So it has the dim setting, the normal setting, and then it's going to have the flashing setting. So this one, it gives you, some more options on what you can really do with it. Generally, I just keep it the always on. You're going to get a lot more battery life out of it if you have it the flashing. But you can see here that if you wanted to indicate, this would be a great beacon for something. If you wanted to, mark a tent for camping, if you have to mark a trail, even if you're in an accident, if you keep these in your cars, these could be a alternative to using flares, or the flare alternative, chem lights. These are a great alternative. Let me kill the lights here. And you can see there's a great deal of light provided out of this particular chem light. Let me show you also a chem light too versus this. Let me turn this on. And this is a Silume, a 30-minute yellow chem light. You can see they're virtually the same brightness. Uh, if you guys ever used these before, they're a great product, and they're very bright for what they need to be done, and they're pretty much the same thing when you're sitting next to them. As you can see, it also has the dim setting here. So if you need to read a map or do something with lower light, you can. Uh, this one here, let me turn this guy back on so we get some light. This guy here is the single mode. It's $10 cheaper for the kit. You get all the accessories as shown before. I just got some paracord tied on. But this is the single mode. All it does is full on, and that's it. So if you want to go with the cheaper road, if you plan on buying a lot of them, this is a nice way to save money if you don't think you're going to need the flashing option, or you don't think you're going to need the dim option. This is a nice way to go. With all these, you can, like I said, you can take it off. You can put a longer dome on the top there, so you can have a nice signal marker. So if you walk at night or something, you can use that. You can also use this as just a flashlight. You can see here, but it's taking the top off. And you can also, if you want to have a doubly bright chem light, you can just rotate it inside and you can have this right here. You can also, attach all of these together and make an even longer baton and have even more light. I've really never needed to do that, but it is an option for someone that wants to do that. You can attach the short dome. If you want to make these really compact, even pocket size, you put the short dome on there, and this is seriously now small enough to go in your pocket and forget about it. So if you go to like a music festival or something, or just walking around, this would be a great option to have in your pocket for identifying yourself so you don't get hit by a car, or you're camping. And uses are endless. Whatever you could use a chem light for, you can use this for, and then some, because of all the options you have on here. They say too, you can use these for like bike lights. What you can do is you can take this attachment, you can put a dome on here, and you can attach the helix, and you can wrap it around, and you can have it, this is like your tail light on your bike, or you can strap it onto your molly webbing and have this as an indicator. And it's a pretty versatile tool. I mean, you can attach it to pretty much anything. I mean, with paracord or with the helix that they provide, the uses are endless with this. And it gives you the option with these tubes here. You can give one to a friend. So if a friend doesn't have a light and you want to signal to each other, or you're camping, you want to be able to see each other, great option. Strap this on yourself, carry this around, and gives you a ton of light for basically no battery power, and cost is pretty much next to nothing when you compare them to chem lights. But it's a great option to throw into a bug out bag, into a medical kit, into your car. Uh, Pretty much anywhere you put a chem light, put one of these guys. They're great when the power goes out. This one will light up an entire room, and you can see perfectly in the room. I mean, it's great. You can hang it from the ceiling hang it from the rafters or something, and it's lights up an entire room. It's a great product. They're relatively expensive though. You pay close to $50 for one of these. Um, so I mean, it's not like they're throwaway cheap. But once you have one, I believe they have a 3 or 5 year warranty. I can't quite remember, but their website is LazerBrite.com. That's laser with a Z and BRITE.com. And glowing reports from pretty much everybody that uses them. And when I show this to somebody or I use this at night, for camping or something, people go crazy for these things. They see them and then they gotta have one, just like I did. But yeah, I just wanted to inform you about this product, and hopefully you guys pick one up and try it out. Make a great addition to your survival kit. Thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, comment. We got more gear reviews coming for you.